Hi, this is Tim. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at Making a Fire by the Foo Fighters. This is the opening track from the new album which was released yesterday. So let's get straight on with it. So it starts off with this little chromatic kind of riff. And what that is, I'm playing it here, a power chord here up at the second position. So we've got 2nd fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string. You could play the power chord here at the 7th fret, which is where most people are used to it. I think it has a bit more bite here. And there's a couple of little variations. In the verse, it does that same riff all the way through, but then there's a little tag which goes to a C, which is that bit, which is just a C chord. Then it goes G, chromatically walking up to A, and then a D, and then this little riff, which is A, B flat, G. And then you have this pre-chorus, which is just a C sus2 to an A major. Now the C sus2 is just a C power chord, and you just keep your finger barred across the 3rd fret, playing this D note and the G note, which is a real Foo Fighters kind of sound, that sus2 add 9 kind of thing. And then there's a little lead guitar line. And what that is just it's 5th fret on the D and G strings, then a bend on the 8th fret on the B, 7th fret on the G, down to the 6th fret on the G. And that following that vocal line, bend on the 9th fret on the G, walking down the scale 7/6, 9th fret on the D, 7th fret on the D, 5th fret on the D, and then does it again, chromatically walking up from the 6th fret, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the chorus is just an E power chord or E major to a D. And then it goes to the C sus2 again to A. There's a little riff on both those as well, which I think is something like that. So what that is just a C note, and you slide from the 5th fret on the A string up to the 5th fret on the D string. Now that's a real common kind of riff, so if you're playing over a chord, a C chord, you can do this. It's a real Hendrix kind of thing, and you're just substituting the root note as the lowest note to the major 3rd as the lowest note. So it's kind of a chord inversion. And then the second bit is just G to B to D, which is just a G major arpeggio, finishing on an A. Verse 2, you have this little chromatic riff which comes in, which starts on a G note and then from a C note. And then towards the end, it starts on the F sharp, and then the 4th one starts on the G sharp. So have a listen to it and you can try and pick that out. 2, 3, 4. So that chromatic riff just kind of sits in the pocket of that main riff. That's it. that's the whole song. Those are all the parts. I will leave you to kind of go and piece them all together. I haven't done any tab for this because I'm trying to get these videos out as quickly as I can, and it's just, there isn't a lot to it, so I think I can kind of explain it without the need of any tab. So you just have to rewind, pause, and rewind, and then yeah, hopefully you'll get it. It's a really fun song. There's lots of little cool guitar parts in there, lots for you to take and put into your own guitar playing, which is what I think is most important. It's not just learning everything note for note. Try and take what you've learned, put it into your own music, and then grow as a musician. Cool, I will leave this with you. I will see you on the next video, whenever that may be, and I hope it's soon. Thank you. Goodbye.